Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to More Reactions YouTube channel. Right now, we're going to be looking at Skip and Shannon talking about if Patrick Mahomes deserved to be MVP of the Super Bowl last night. In my opinion, no. I believe the MVP should have been Damian Williams first. Over 100 yards rushing and receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. And quite frankly, he should have had more touches than he did. And then to me, next in line, I would say it would have been Sammy Watkins. Like, he made so many big clutch plays. Yeah, like Mahomes did a nice job with the comeback in the fourth quarter, but he had two interceptions. Like, he literally had one of his worst games as a pro. So I don't see how you can, I know the league wants him to be the face of the NFL. I get that. And, other guys will have to do an incredible amount of damage, an incredible amount of work to become MVP over the quarterback that the league wants to put, transfer the baton from Brady to Mahomes. So in that situation, obviously, any opportunity they have, they're gonna put the spotlight on them. So, that's just what it is. But yeah, let's check out this video.
Patrick Mahomes had thrown 2 picks and no TDs heading into the fourth, but with the Chiefs trailing by 10 and just over 8 minutes left, Mahomes engineered 3 scoring drives, and KC scored 21 consecutive points. Mahomes, at 24 years, 138 days old, became the youngest player to win both an MVP and a Super Bowl title, and he was the youngest QB to be named Super Bowl MVP. So, Shannon, did Mahomes deserve the MVP?
Duh. Did he deserve it? I told you that they were coming. I foretold this. I told you.
You picked Jimmy Garoppolo to be the MVP.
But didn't I tell you he's going to be the coronation of his Hall of Fame? You said they already inducted him into the Hall of Fame.
You picked the 49ers.
But I told you about this guy. You should have just listened to me.
You let this one down, Shannon.
I know he don't want me to have my homeboy.
I'm sorry.
You got Dak, I got my homeboy. So we going to be going head to head. I don't know.
Didn't have him yesterday, though.
It happens. It happens sometimes.
Sweep that under your rug. Let it be.
Yeah, nobody else wins this game. I mean, you have to realize after last night, that was his 36th start. And he did that 3 times in consecutive games in the postseason, not regular season. In the postseason, he's come from double-digit points down. And he's done it on the biggest of stages. Who else? I mean, what else? Oh, you want to give it to Damian Williams? He didn't run them back into the game, Skip Bayless. He might have had the touchdown run that sealed it, a la John Riggins, Skip. You remember John Riggins when he broke that one against Miami and really broke their back. But Damian Williams wasn't the reason they got back on this game. Did he run on that 3rd and 15, Jenny? Did he run for that first down? Did he? Oh, okay. The plays that he was able to make, 3 straight drives in the fourth quarter, to come from a 10-point deficit to all of a sudden to put them in front, Skip. It had to be him, had to be no one else but him. And I know you're talking about too, because I know a guy, you was over here trumping, beating the table last year. He should have been the MVP. Well, really? With 209 yards and an interception and no touchdowns? That guy should have been the MVP. I'm not going to even call his name.
Tom Brady.
Stop it.
Tom Brady in a 3-3 game completed 5 straight passes in the game-winning drive. That's all you need to know. That's MVP. Game over.
All I need to know. And down 20-10 to start the fourth quarter. 3 straight touchdowns. 31-20. That's all you need to know. Game, set, match. Patrick Mahomes, MVP, the youngest. And we're going to keep going, Skip. Guess what? He's going to be the youngest to win 2 MVPs. He's going to be the youngest to win 2 Super Bowls. And he's going to keep getting younger and younger. You know what? Everybody keeps talking to him to Jordan. He started to remind me of old GOAT James. He started to remind me of old GOAT. He's the youngest to 5,000, 10,000, 20, 30, 40. The youngest, youngest, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. I see big things.
If he's reminding you of GOAT James, that means he's going to be the reverse Tom Brady. Because that means he's going to play in 9 Super Bowls and only win 3. Because GOAT James is 3-6 in the finals. 3-6. See, Brady's 6-3.
First of all,
LeBron, the reverse Brady, 3-6. Thank you.
First,
Thank
all
you.
I'm saying
That's a
is-
great prediction.
Yeah,
I'll co-sign on that.
All I'm saying is they're not even in this game without Patrick Mahomes. Because remember, going into the game, Damian Williams had 29 carries for 92 yards. They're not even here. If you think they're going to win this game.
This is about last night.
Okay, if you think they're going to win this game down 20-10 without Patrick Mahomes being great, Skip, you're fooling yourself. Now stop this.
Remember, Damian Williams was on the field for the 3rd and 15 play because it was a punt. He was on the punt team.
Damian Williams does not play for, he's not on no punt
He's on the
team.
punt team because they punted it to Tyreek and he caught it for a first down, right?
Hold on. Now see.
He waved, fair catch.
Okay, hold on.
Right?
You said Eli, when Eli threw his pass, you said he closed his eyes. And
Well, he did.
So did Patrick Mahomes close his eyes?
No, he didn't close his eyes. He just didn't get a lot of mustard on that throw.
Well, I mean, Buckner's 6'7", beaming, dropping down on him.
So, to me, Damian Williams got robbed of the MVP last night. And the problem was that he starred in the shadow of Patrick Mahomes Jordan because he's already been coronated. He is the next Michael Jeffrey Jordan of the NFL. So Patrick Mahomes Jordan was going to get the MVP just as long as they won the game, it was over.
No,
it's going to be a foregone conclusion. Because I think even you would admit that by Patrick Mahomes' standards, legendary standards, that was a lousy night. All things considered, that was a lousy night because his grand total QBR for the night was 62. That is the lowest QBR by any Super Bowl MVP winner. The lowest.
Since they've been tracking.
Okay? Well, since they've been tracking.
No, it's not. No, it's not. First of all, your quarterback had a lower QBR last year.
Okay, but he was not. Edelman got the MVP.
Exactly, and he should have.
Okay.
That's my point, James. That's my point.
Oh, okay, we get your point. So Mahomes, I think everybody would agree, was pretty below average. I'll be nice about it. Below average, while Damian Williams made it happen from start to finish.
Most expensive dude on DraftKings.
An ESPN interview last night in which Damian Williams just flat out said, our game plan
2 points
was
away
to
from
sort of
cashing out
surprise
my lineups.
them. We were going to
The
run
2 interceptions,
football if we
and
could
of
see
course
what
the
he had
kneel
to say
downs
after
at the end.
game.
Killed me.
We've known all playoffs. A team that can run the ball is a team that's going to come out on top. We had to, come in here and establish ourselves on the ground. We came in and running. You can see what we started off with. First play was a run. You hear what I'm saying? Like I said, it was to run the ball and establish ourselves on that ground and let them know what type of game it's going to be.
Interesting. So, what did I see last night from Damian Williams, who, by the way, played at the University of Oklahoma, where he was really good until he got kicked off the team his second year, which is why he did not get drafted. He was an undrafted free agent by the Miami Dolphins. And why did Andy Reid take him in? Because Andy Reid over the years has taken him all kind of problem kids, right? They're all like problem players.
Andy has a home for troubled football
football players because he is Father Flanagan, Big Red, as they call him, and everybody loves him, and he's going to get the most out of the worst, right?
Yes.
I'll show. It's like reclamation or reformation projects, right? And in this case, Damian Williams has become a quiet but very crucial factor to this team because he can catch it as well as he can run it.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So what did I see last night? 7 times he ran for first downs. That's a lot of first down runs. When you go 7 times for first downs, that included 2 runs on 4th down for first downs. Pretty good. And then he took 2 swing passes that I thought were going nowhere. In fact, I thought both of them could be losses. And he juked 2 or 3 defenders and took off, and he made first downs on both of those 2 swing passes. So there's 2 more first downs. And then we get all the way down to the big play of the night. The key play was not really the 3rd and 15. It was the 3rd and goal from the 5 when he took another pass, and he makes the play of the night at the pylon.
Right.
He did step out of bounds, but I think he'd broken the plane. It was real close.
But you see what they said. Notice how they phrased it. Call stands. They didn't say it was confirmed. So I believe if they had called it on the field, no touchdown,
Maybe.
they would have said the same thing once they come to replay.
What did your eye test tell you?
Skip, I thought he was. Once I saw it, Fox was doing a great job of showing all the angles. We probably had like 3,000 cameras there. I thought he stepped out first.
Okay.
But I'm not about to, you called it on the field a
You can't.
touchdown.
It wasn't strong enough to overturn.
Crazy.
I think he broke the plane.
But if you notice, Skip, on all those swing passes, you see he does a great job
Like I
of
said, it was
giving the
close
guy
enough
an
to where you
opportunity to run with it.
overturn
He didn't have to
whatever the
turn
call
around
was
and
on the
face
field.
anybody up. You
So
just
like
catch
Shannon
the ball,
said, like if they had
turn and go.
said he was
Okay.
short, then it was
So,
it was play
Damien
stands.
Williams touched it
regardless.
all of 21 times last night. 11 of those 21 went for a first down or a touchdown. Any other night with any other quarterback, if it was Patrick Smith was his quarterback, he's going to be the runaway MVP.
Well,
in
it
this
reminds
game.
me of a guy in his first Super Bowl, Jenny. The guy had 145 yards passing with 1 touchdown. Ty Law had a pick 6, had 2 pass defense, had 6 tackles. And that guy, a guy with 145 yards was the Super Bowl MVP. Now, that's none of my business. I don't know why I brought that up, but I'm just saying.
You see, he completed 6 straight passes on what became the game-winning field goal drive. That's how you become the MVP.
Hold up. You down, so what was that? What Patrick Mahomes do? Did he not have a
Same
game-winning drive?
thing.
You're down 21. You're down 10, Skip.
He did, but it's funny. In all these 3 comebacks, they happened so quickly that they did not require a clutch last-minute drive. It wasn't one like that.
Skip, it had to be clutch. If you don't get this thing going, it's about to get out of hand. It's about to go away.
Well, I'm not going to call 3rd and 15 to Tyreek clutch because that's pretty lucky. I got to tell you, it's not clutch. Nope.
How many guys you think have the arm strength to take a shot right in the chops and still sling it 40 yards?
How many guys have the green enough light to be able to think in their minds they can get away with even trying that throw to Tyreek?
Brady, Breed, all the top quarterbacks. You take the top 10 quarterbacks, all of them have a green light. Skip, at some point in time, you got to realize this guy's unique.
Okay, so the Super Bowl MVP threw 2 ugly
That ball
interceptions
hung up
and
there, and he
fumbled
was
twice
still.
and should have lost
I mean,
one
he
that
literally
Bosa got
was able
on.
to call fair
And he was
catch.
just lucky,
That's
and then the other one was
terrible
down near the goal line,
defense.
and the ball just happened to squirt out of bounds, and it went backwards, obviously, but it could have squirted to an opposing player, right?
Well,
So-
Skip, I want you to know I had the over because the prop bet was 45 yards, longest completion. I had prop bet, I had said over. And guess what happened? Tyree got 44 yards. There book my little pennies down the drain.
So you lost.
I lost.
Well, I told you I had the under on that, and I would have barely won.
There you go.
And the only way I would have won is because Patrick Mahomes woefully underthrew
Man,
Tyreek.
Skip, you just said Buckner was all over the guy.
He was.
There's not a whole lot of guys.
Well, if he's Michael Jordan, he gets some mustard on that.
He
throw.
did. He got it there. See, you see? Now, see, the difference is one guy had a guy wide open,
Yeah.
and he overshot him. Jimmy
Overshot
G.
him.
I know.
The other guy had the guy wide open. In a situation where you
Yeah.
get a guy wide open, just let him catch it.
So, by the way, my favorite play of the night from Patrick Mahomes Jordan was the second interception.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
nobody made a big deal of this, but I think he's trying to no-look on this one. I do. I think
really?
he's carried away into no-lookville. So he's rolling. It's the one behind him. He kind of looks right,
Yeah.
and he throws left, and see, he's looking at somebody else. You see his vision is right.
It's
but
blocked. It's blocked. His vision is blocked.
his vision is not blocked. So he throws a no-look, and it's so behind Tyreek that he muffs it into an Amari Cooper Memorial Green Bay interception where it goes to, what's the kid's name? Tavares Moore.
Yeah.
And the point is, that's just such a bad throw. And I thought at that moment, that is the end of that deal.
And-
Because that's just undisciplined football.
But the thing that the Chiefs
Yeah, I
have,
thought the game
and
was
they're gonna
over
have this
right
for the very foreseeable future. And Clark Hunt has made it abundantly clear. If not this year, Patrick Mahomes is going to get a deal, and he will be the highest paid player, quarterback ever in NFL history. Is that
Oh, yeah.
Skip? He has a skill. Is that it reminds me of playing with John. Is that we didn't care how many we done. We knew if the defense knew if we just hold him here, this kid can bring us back. Skip, 20. It's like boom, boom, boom. Just knowing that, oh man, we got a lead. Damn, they still got my homeboy over there.
Yeah.
And he's capable of these heroics. Skip, you do.
Yeah, that's. I don't know how they lost that game last night. Like that's to me, that's. I don't really. I don't understand. After the interception, I have to go back and watch because I can't exactly remember what happened on that following drive with the Niners. But it was a good game. It was entertaining. Like I said, I'll stick with my thought that the Niners out-schemed themselves. they should have just simplified the playbook, and I think they would have ran away with this game because they were the better team, from top to bottom. But anyway, who do you guys think should have been MVP of the Super Bowl last night? Leave your comments down below. Yeah, I still think Damian Williams. 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. I didn't even think about the first down, all the first down conversions he made. So, I mean, first downs are so it's one of the more underrated stats in football. So, because it really doesn't show up on the stat sheet anywhere, I don't think. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching, reacting to this video with me. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Click the notification button. We'll be uploading videos, and we'll be watching all this action as a family. All right, appreciate you guys. Have a good one.